made it to LDI. Hey everybody, Nick Marzak with Full Compass, continuing our coverage of LDI Show 24. We are at the Martin booth. I'm with Wouter, who's a product manager for Martin Denmark. You know this company. You've seen their lights in the Olympics and Eurovision all over the place. Let's talk about the new products that Martin has you're excited about.
Yeah, nice meeting you. So today, one of the new products we have is the Mag 1 that's been shipping since almost a year now. Really small, but very impressive fixture, less than 9 pounds. Really impressive.
Wow.
Yeah, it keeps surprising me. When we designed this fixture, I didn't envision it to be used on the size of stages that we are actually using it on. So 2,400 lumen, which is kind of like the original Mag 101 for those people remembering, but now from a single Fresnel source. So it's a great beam light, also great, nice little soft edge wash light. The Fresnel lens is obviously something that people love. We also have some accessories for it. We have a 4-bar. For those of you old enough to remember a 4-bar, you can now have a 4-bar of 4 little moving heads. Yeah, so these been out for a year, been really doing well for us. Yeah, check them out.
Are you selling the 4-bar as a SKU, or is that usually? Okay.
No, it's a SKU. It's a 4-bar. The 4-bar is quite nice. It integrates the cables between them, so the daisy chain cables, and it comes out of the flight because it's a full bar. Yeah. So if you're on a job, you just lift the 4 bars out and you hang 4 fixtures in one time, as it used to be with par cans, really. Yeah.
That's awesome. And then we have another moving light, a little bit bigger. Yeah. I don't think quite 9 pounds, but
no, it's unfair to put them next to each other. So the Mag Viper XIP. So Martin, you should of course know the Mag Viper series from many years ago. Now we have the Mag Viper XIP, our newest edition. LED-based, 28,000 lumens, so brighter than any of the previous lamp-based Vipers.
28,000.
Yeah, 28,000.
So I shouldn't look right in.
No, don't do that. So the original Vipers were all 26,000 lumen. This is 28. It's using our XIP technology, so it means it's an outdoor-capable fixture, but it still has the weight, the size, and the noise levels of an indoor fixture. So it's kind of what we want to do with our XIP technology, is making a fixture that can survive outdoor on a festival, in the rain, in a sandstorm, but it's at the same time nice enough, compact enough, silent enough, lightweight enough to be used in a theater, so that rental companies don't need to buy separate outdoor, indoor units, but it's one unit that can do both.
Handle both. You could do a theater show or a festival at Burning Man or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't need a separate fixture for both applications. So that's really the goal, is for rental companies to make one fixture with an extremely broad range of applications rather than an outdoor one and an indoor one. We kind of try to merge that. And within the Viper XIP, apart from it being an outdoor capable fixture, we've now integrated all the features of all the previous Vipers. So it's, if you remember the Viper Profile, we have the Viper Performance, all of those are now into one. So it's got framing, it's got animation system, multiple goer wheels, double frost, it's got everything you want now in one fixture. So where the Viper with multiple variants, the new Viper XIP, one that does it all.
All of the best things about Viper in one unit.
In one unit that can do it everything. Yeah, and then it even has a very heavy frost if you want to use it as a wash light with the internal Barnard system. So it kind of does everything that the previous family of Vipers did, but now in one single unit.
Well, that makes it so easy, especially for rental houses.
Exactly. You always have the right one on the shelves instead of like 5 different ones. Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. So, all right, these are the moving fixtures. Let's move on because there's so much to talk about in the Martin booth.
Yeah. So what we have here is the new Video Sceptron XB. So in 2014 we launched the Video Sceptron right at LDI, exactly 10 years ago today. And now we have a new version of it, the Video Sceptron XB. So here, looking at the wall, we have the old Video Sceptron, new Video Sceptron XB, old, new. So it's completely the same type of product, a 1 meter version and a 1 foot version with a 10mm pixel pitch. But the new Video Sceptron XB, we're using RGB white LEDs, where the old one was just RGB, which gives it 3 times the brightness of the old fixture on white and up to 7 times the brightness on colors. So you can see here in some of the comparisons, it's a massive brightness difference, but it's the same size, the same power consumption, the same accessories, the same diffusers of the old series from 10 years ago, but now in a much more efficient package.
That's excellent. And these control it? Are these the...
Yeah, so these units, because they're so small, they require an external power supply, which we call the P3 power port. We have an indoor one and an outdoor one of that. And with the new Sceptron, you can send P3, which is our video mapping protocol, into the units and map them as a video product. Or you send ArtNet streaming ACN and use them as a lighting product. So those fixtures kind of work equally well on a console as they would do on a media server. They're really made to cross both types of applications.
Yeah, that's so cool. These are so bright. I can see the LED is also a little bigger. If I correct.
It's a bigger 4-color chip, much bigger output, but not a bigger fixture, which is quite impressive.
Right. Yeah. You're gonna get a lot more power for the same space and see that from a distance. So we have one more thing to look at.
We have one more thing to look at.
Let's talk about Companion Mobile.
Yeah. So what we're now also launching here is the.
Hold on, I know that guy.
Yeah, that's me as well. So what we're launching here is the Martin Companion mobile app. So it's a smartphone app that communicates with our fixtures via NFC, near field communication. So instead of dialing through the menus to find all your settings, your DMX mode, your address and all of that, you just open on your phone, you say, I want to address some ViperX IPs, I want to put them in this DMX mode and that address, let's say address 101. You tap the fixture.
No way.
It goes green, and it will update to the new address. And now I can just walk to the next fixture and it takes the next available DMX address. So really quick. So instead of running through menus and updating like 10 settings, you just one single tap and the idea is really that you just walk along the truss. If you have a truss of 20 fixtures, just hit each of them for 2 seconds and they're all sequentially addressed. But it goes further than that. So when fixtures come
Of course
back,
it does,
yeah.
but wait, there's more.
There's more. So we also have what we call fixture check. So when fixtures come back in the warehouse from a rental job, you can do fixture check, which basically collects all the data. So you scan the fixture, collected all data, and now I can see on my phone any errors, any warnings.
Wow.
What firmware version is it running? How many hours has this fixture been running? All the data is there. And all of this can be done with the fixture still in the flight case. So if you have 20 Vipers coming back from a show, you just beep every fixture, and then if all the data, it spits out an Excel sheet. You get a spreadsheet with all those fixtures, which one have errors, which one have the most running hours, which ones need a firmware update. So it makes it so much easier than manually writing down issues and everything. It just spits it out straight from the app. So that's quite nice with the new Companion mobile app. And of course, this is just version 1 of the app. We have so many cool ideas of extra things we can do with this NFC technology in the Mac ViperX IP and many more Martin fixtures to come.
Well, you're taking the term intelligent lighting to a completely different place.
It's a bit ridiculous that we've been like playing on these tiny displays for the last 20 years on smart fixtures, and now we're getting finally on board with some.
We have these devices. That
exactly. That do a lot more than that small display over there. Exactly.
Well, that is so awesome. Thank you so much for meeting with us. Really appreciate it. For all things Martin, go to fullcompass.com or call your sales rep. We are trained in Martin. We love these lights, and so much more coverage coming to you from LDI 24. Thanks again.
Thank you.